Tight.
Yeah.
I think we got it. Oh, no.
Yeah, just chill on my jacket, bro.
That is, honestly, that's something that Godzilla has over King Kong, is
like
having
a
a
good
dope
rock
song. Yeah. I don't know if there's a King Kong song.
Yeah, I don't know if like Deep Purple did like a King Kong song. It has like a whole organ solo in it at one point.
The Skull Island.
Oh, Styx would do like a
Styx would totally do
like a Skull Island song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come sail away to Skull Island with me.
Dude, Surge's cover of Godzilla for King of All Monsters or whatever.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck, dude.
Oh, it's so good. I put that on at the gym sometimes.
Bojack, both you guys, get out of here, man.
Out.
Bojack.
How do you shoo a cat away?
Oh, yeah. He got the hint. Keep your distance.
Yeah. It is really a shame we can't like communicate with animals.
I know, right? I think she understands me sometimes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
cats seem like they can secretly talk, like in like a cats and dogs situation.
More than dogs, right?
Yeah, I don't think dogs can talk, but like cats definitely, they got stuff going on when we're not here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're plotting.
Mm-hmm.
They're plotting. They're just writing recipes. Yeah, no, I loved King of All Monsters. I remember I worked at an IMAX theater when that came out, and I went like a couple times because I could just go for free.
Damn, that's fucking cool. I think of that new MonsterVerse, the only ones I've seen in theaters are 2014 Godzilla.
I still haven't seen 2014 Godzilla, if I'm being honest.
It's fucking tight.
Okay, because I've
honestly
heard mixed things about it.
It's great. I really think it's great.
Okay.
Like, it's good enough that it spawned, like, the whole, MonsterVerse thing.
Yeah.
Like, Kong Skull Island was supposed to be initially kind of like a prequel, like what Kong was doing before Anne and Denim and everyone got to the island, kind of like something that takes place, I don't know, the 1910s or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But then with the success of Godzilla, the studio was like, well, we got to get him to fight. We got to get Godzilla and King Kong to fight each other. Let's just like tie it in.
Have you watched any of the Monarch show on Apple TV?
I haven't. I don't have Apple TV.
Yeah, I've only watched the first couple episodes. I got it through my phone. I'll see if I can get you my login. But yeah, I think that's what they're kind of doing more. And that is like, it is like a prequel to Skull Island, and it's like a whole separate storyline where like fucking Durs from Workaholics is playing John Goodman at Young John Goodman is Durs is the guy who plays Durs, Anders, whatever his last name is.
Wow.
And and like Kurt Russell's in it. He's played by Wyatt Russell in the past. It makes sense.
In the finale of like Monarch, are they just gonna have Durs like eating an entire table of donuts and cut to him as John Goodman?
I kind of let myself go. To be sure. Yeah, totally.
I was like, did you see the Ted show?
I haven't seen any of the Ted show. Honestly, kind of a huge blank spot for me. I haven't seen either movie.
Oh, dude.
I haven't seen the show.
Okay. I love Ted.
Okay.
Like, the show is also fucking hilarious. But they like the finale. So it's like just in the show, it's like like a dorky kid, whatever. But then that he grows up to be Mark Wahlberg. Oh, so in the finale, Patrick Stewart is doing the narration. And he's just like,
that's great.
Yeah, and he's like, and he went on to go get swole, and he worked out every day for 30 years.
Does Patrick Stewart do all the narration for that whole show? That's incredible.
Yeah, he does it for the show. He does it for the movies too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, me and
the movie is so good, dude.
I'll check it out. I don't know, man. I guess it's just like I'm a big Family Guy hater, and I should accept more Seth MacFarlane things that are not related to.
Family Guy is like one of his worst properties.
Okay.
Like American Dad is amazing.
I do
love
like
American
Dad. American Dad is so much better to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think Family Guy has good cutaways, but overall, like watching an episode, like you're not going to get that many laughs.
Totally.
Versus like American Dad or like Golden Era Simpsons. But I think that his like Star Trek style show was good. The Orville.
Okay, I've heard good stuff about the Orville.
Yeah. And I mean Ted, I just find hilarious. They had like this is running bit in the Ted movies and the TV show where like anytime they buy weed from like a dealer, like they go through the strains where it's just like, oh, this one, this is called They're Coming, They're Coming.
That's funny. No,
yeah, he had this other strain called it was a Bathroom Mirror Reckoning.
That's good.
And this is permanent.
No, that's funny.
It's great.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. And for the occasion, yeah, I got myself a Godzilla beer.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how PBR worked up this this is related. I don't know how they worked up this deal, but I love that. Yeah, you're just
you
seeing
Godzilla on a PBR.
12 ounces Godzilla on it, and then the Tall Boys. That's Mothra is the art on it, and I got like a 25 ounce PBR from 40 Watt. For the with the beginning of the year. Yeah, and it's got Ghidorah on it.
Why? This make it make sense. Why?
It's like that's the kind of goofy ass Starbucks sizing I want in my life. It's like I'll take a Ghidorah of PBR, please. Yeah, I'll take a King Ghidorah. I'm trying to get day drunk.
So
Give
crazy.
me a Ghidorah. Yeah.
Give me a Mothra. But yeah, because we're here to talk about King Kong. But you're more in the Godzilla camp.
I did. Yeah, I mean, I grew up, and I think that's how. Maybe that is how like. That sounds so creepy. That's how little boys are made. That's awful.
Little boys
but I feel like maybe that's an experience. There's a
where's the porn
road.
Parody of Godzilla versus Kong?
I know it's got to be out there.
It's got to be out there, dude.
Absolutely, people are fucking in suits now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like there might be a fork in the road. I feel like you go down the Godzilla way or like a King Kong way.
Yeah, it's kind of a Marvel DC.
Yeah, I mean, I don't prescribe to that.
That's true. Yeah, I don't.
Also,
you have a Batman prescription.
Yeah, like it's like, oh man, these are prescribed by Jim Lee, the CEO of DC Comics. Yeah, no, and like I don't know. I grew up. I probably had seen the '76 Kong first. Weirdly, as a kid,
That's
I feel like
the one where Jessica Lange plays a porn star.
A porn star named like Dwan.
Yeah, that had to be a typo that they just like left in.
No, I read when they were writing the script, it was originally Dawn, and they just thought it would be more interesting if it was Juan. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
That's not how interesting works. That's not how being interesting works.
What if we switch the W and the A in here? I think that'd be. I'm just a De Laurentiis.
Yeah.
I could figure that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's the movie. It's called Zodgilla. It's A24's take on Godzilla.
Which, like, I don't know. I think it's very bloody. It was a lot more bloody than I remember. Well, no, I remember it being. I would be like, as a kid, being like when they're shooting them with a fucking like Delta Force.
Yeah,
that was the like the
on
evolution
top of the World Trade Center.
Of technology. Yeah, man. Second worst thing to happen in the World Trade Center, I tell you.
Do you think Osama bin Laden was like a big King Kong fan?
And he was just like, I'm gonna blow
he saw
up
the '76
building.
version and was like, "That's a good idea."
Yeah. What if instead of a helicopter flying on the side of a whole ass plane?
Yeah, let me take some of that money that the Bush family wired over to me.
Oh, and it's all it's all about oil in the end.
Yeah.
I think that might be. Oh, fuck,
boom.
Dude.
Boom. George Bush and fucking Osama bin Laden. That's a movie, dude. That'd be a great movie. It shows a young bin Laden and a young like George Bush. Well, I guess George Bush wasn't a child when the 70s.
It's like
they were both full grown adults.
It's him doing cocaine in college and he saw that movie.
Yeah, and it's like the two directions you can take God's like a King Kong movie.
Yeah, no. What if that was It's him. Yeah, it's like those old SNL sketches when you just have the president on the phone.
Oh yeah. With
it's like him,
the Saddam and
yeah, exactly.
Iraqi Pete.
Iraqi. It's him and Osama bin Laden. He's just like, all right, here's the deal, Osama. You ever seen the Jessica Lange King Kong?
Yeah, where she gets turned on by a giant finger in her face. Yeah. That scene's fucking like crazy because he's just like, hey, girl, and she's like, ah.
Well, yeah. Is that the waterfall scene?
Yeah, the waterfall scene.
Yeah. Absolutely,
yeah.
dude.
Which, by the way,
say this movie gives me an idea, Osama.
Which, by the way, dude, fucking Jeff Bridges looked like Bigfoot. I couldn't unsee that man was hairy, man.
Yeah, dude, he had.
The hair was like perfect, like Teen Wolf situation.
Oh, dude, and that was the thing. If you saw that that Sasquatch, that Bigfoot in the woods, you're like, that's kind of a fuckable Bigfoot.
Yeah, hot
it's a
Bigfoot.
pretty hot Bigfoot,
sexy Bigfoot, Jeff Bridges.
Bigfoot. For me, for Jeff Bridges in this, now I'm like, I haven't seen a lot of like early, young Jeff Bridges movies.
Yeah, I think like Tron. Like, I don't know if I've gone.
But any movie where he has long hair and a beard, and like pre. Big Lebowski, I'm going to imagine that's a Big Lebowski prequel.
Yeah, basically.
He just went on from that to become Jeffrey Lebowski.
They should have like had some sort of like dude-esqueness in his character here.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, kind of. I mean, he's like, gotta protect the animals, man.
When he, I took all your money and I donated to the ASPCA, man. Here's the receipt.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like your opinion, man, that we should take this giant gorilla.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the biggest mistake they made as far as the budget was making an actual, like, giant gorilla robot.
The 40-foot gorilla that they used for 15 seconds?
Yeah, that was a bad decision. Yeah, when he just busts out of the cage, and that's like probably the extent of what he does.
That's like when it broke.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
This is our first scene with it, and it's steaming. What's that about? That's not good.
Because that's another interesting, like, the way King Kong over the years, 1933. There was one in the 60s in Japan.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think, King Kong Escapes? King Kong something. Did I write it down? I didn't write it down. I guess I'm racist.
The sequel is Son of Kong, right? Have you seen that?
Yes. Have you?
No, I have not.
It is bad.
Okay.
It came out 9 months after the original. King Kong.
Was it a marketing ploy? They're like,
it was the first cash grab.
Okay.
It was the first. Yeah. It's like seen as the first Hollywood cash grab because King Kong came out in March. It's interesting actually. So King Kong came out March 2nd. 1933, height of the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
And FDR just got sworn into office, and one of the first things he did was institute like a bank holiday, so that like, all right, let's not, guys, stop like taking your money out. Don't put anything. Let's just like breathe for a couple seconds, and then I'll figure out what we're going to do with finances and everything.
Yeah.
And that was March 6th. So, like, it really lined up perfectly to get people on this, like, depression, like, release, like, just people being like, all right, I'm going to go see a movie.
So people were like, yeah, I got two pennies to rub together. Yeah. What I'm going to do instead to escapism. Escapism wins 100%, again.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens whenever there's, like, a recession movie, like...
Okay.
Viewership goes up. It happened with 2008.
2008 makes sense.
Like, it happened with the .com bubble. It happens. Movie viewership goes up, and so after it was such a huge hit, because it was just there was so much innovation in the way it was shot and the special effects.
That's what I was going to say. Is that the original? I think is the 2005. It's incredible. But visual, like technique wise, visually, 33 is incredible.
Yeah, and so after how big of a success it was, they, the studio RKO, RIP RKO.
RIP.
They did a lot of cool, weird shit.
Isn't that like the wrestling move too? Right? It's an RKO with the RKO.
Is that a thing?
I think so.
TKO.
TKO. I think you're right.
Yeah, TKO. But it was such a huge hit that the RKO was like, hey, we got you on a contract for like, I don't know, 3 more movies with us or whatever. So you're going to make Son of Kong and it comes out on Christmas.
Jesus.
And he was like, that's fucking impossible.
Because that took a long time to make the original one, right?
Yeah. And so it was a lot of like B-roll and footage that they didn't end up using. They used an old, like an early King Kong, like, model that they made for Son of Kong, who's only in it for like the last 15 minutes. Crazy. It's an hour long.
Crazy.
It is like an hour and 2 minutes long or something. The opening is like and so it was made by people that didn't give a shit. So it almost is like a comedy. It's like kind of like The Room style, like fucking like just kind of ironically making a movie. And because it opens in kind of like an SNL sketch. Like, because obviously after the events of King Kong, Denham gets sued by everyone. And that just seems like if Son of Kong never came out, there would be an SNL skit that's just like a month after King Kong came out, and it's like him just buried in debt and all this fucking horrible shit going on.
Say, are you Charles Denham? I am. You have been summoned.
Yeah,
he's just like, no.
Yeah, because he just gets sued into oblivion, and then they, for some reason, go back to Skull Island. I don't remember the reasons, but it was like 2 or 3 original cast members came back.
It'd be very funny if he was just like, to make up for this debt that I've gotten with this first giant ape, why don't we go back to Skull Island, get another one, just try it over again. Just do the same thing.
Yeah, do basically what they did with the Jurassic World movies.
And since it's smaller and cuter, we can charge double.
Yeah. But not the worst King Kong movie.
Okay, no, what is the worst King Kong?
King Kong Lives, 1986. Sequel to the 76 version, came out 10 years later for some reason, and it has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn, do you know if anyone is in that cast from...
I don't think so.
They brought back Charles Grodin's character from the dead.
But you know who was offered a part in it was Peter Weller.
Oh.
And he said no, and then made RoboCop.
Okay,
because he had both scripts in front of him, and he was like, "I'm going to go with RoboCop."
Absolutely, that's a great call.
Yeah, thank God, that would have killed his career. One of the actors from the '86 movie said like the residual check that he got for that movie was 3 cents. He framed it and put it on his wall.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Instead, they got Jeff Bridges to be in the sequel. Yeah. Or I mean, Jeff Bridges in RoboCop.
Oh, Jeff Bridges' RoboCop would be great. I would love the dude Robo Dude.
Robo Dude. Oh my God. That's gotta be art. That's gotta be made, dude.
That's gotta be somewhere on YouTube.
I'm gonna shoot you in your dick, man. Do you want me to do that? Cause I have to, man. I'm Robo Dude Cop. Thing.
Which he is also just so good in this movie, dude. The cast for the 76 is great.
He is good. Charles Grodin's great in it.
Charles Grodin's great. I've never seen him in a not comedic. He kind of.
I was gonna say what else? Because I feel like I know him more from when he was older.
That's the thing. Yeah, kind of. He's
He would drop in for bit parts in comedies and stuff.
That's really what I know him from. He was in a few episodes of Louie.
Okay.
Which he was also great in.
Okay.
Those are great episodes to watch when you're depressed.
Oh yeah.
They are he does so great and it's therapeutic. But yeah, the 76 version is I think it gets a lot of flack, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. He walks weird. He walks more like a person in it.
Yeah,
he has a bit of a Bigfoot gait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need to have put more thought into.
He's just like, what's up? I'm a gorilla.
Yeah, it's just a guy. Well, that's the 86 version was the last one where King Kong was a guy in a suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was all just animatronic and CGI from then on.
Yeah. Well, I think because then 86 that killed the franchise. There wasn't another King Kong until 2005.
Right.
Which is the one we're here to talk about. I guess I don't know. We're doing a bunch of King Kongs because there's so many. You can't talk about 2005 without talking about
the remakes have become a somewhat of a franchise arcing discussion.
Yeah.
But I mean, I read a little bit into how Peter Jackson got it. It started in 97, kind of the talks of it.
He pitched it in 97 or 98
because Universal came to him and offered what they were so impressed with his dailies from the Frighteners.
Yeah,
that and I'm surprised you didn't vote for Frighteners on your whenever that was up for your movie polls.
Oh yeah,
what was up against?
What did I put up against?
It was something tough.
Yeah,
though.
that was the thing. Sometimes I look at a movie I love and I'm like,
because I do like
you're gonna have to take a bullet
man.
here. Yeah, Frighteners is great.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, sometimes I do those as all right, who's seen this? Because you'll get a movie.
Sometimes it'll just what people like, or like I've heard of that.
Yeah, I'll put a movie and it'll get like 2 or 3 votes, and I'm like, okay, cool. Amber's seen that. That's tight. Like, fucking Keegan is got a lot of cool takes on movies, too. But yeah, no, he wanted to make it.
Yeah,
but
they
then
offered him like a Creature from the Black Lagoon remake, right? And then he was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But they knew how much you like Kong. I think because I don't want to get into your research.
Well, because
step over your research.
He pitched. He wanted to make a King Kong movie. They said Creature of the Island. He was like, I want to make King Kong. And then after how bad, like, Godzilla and like, Mighty Joe Young, they were like, we don't want to be seen copying Mighty Joe Young, and also like Godzilla did horrible. So then Peter Jackson made the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and after that was like, well, looks like somebody can do whatever they want right now. Because I just made like 20 Oscars probably over the course of those 3 movies.
Yeah, dude, well deserved, dude.
Yeah,
too.
And then he was like, "So I'm gonna make King Kong, and you're gonna like it."
You think when they offered him Creature from the Black Lagoon, he's like, "What do you think I'm Guillermo del Toro or something? You think I'm just some fishman noob? No, I want to make King Kong."
Yeah,
sorry, that was my New Zealand, I guess.
I can barely get Australian. I'm not even gonna try.
I was probably just doing Australian to be honest.
Yeah,
but I mean that's cool as fuck, dude. Because he that was like his first favorite movie. That's what made him enjoy filmmaking.
Yeah, and I think he did such a good, because like taking the original, because the '76 version was like a reimagining.
Right. Yeah, we kind of modernized it. We brought in the 70s oil or energy crisis to be a part of it.
Yeah, changed things up. But like he expanded it. The bug scene with like the spiders and all that shit, that was a deleted scene from the original. It got cut out because the studio was like, it's too scary. For this movie we want everyone to go see, and then also it did nothing for the plot. So Peter Jackson, not only like brilliant, he not only like was like, I'm gonna put it in the movie, he made it affect the plot in that the camera broke.
Right.
So now that's when you kind of see Denham be like, well, now we got to get. You can see in his face, he's like, okay, well, now I got to get Kong. Like,
got to bring him back.
Yeah, like, because now we don't have like all the movie shit. Like, we can't make a movie out of him, so let's just fucking get the guy.
And that's also when Andy Serkis eats it, right? Isn't he killed by a bug?
He gets killed by the bug, which the like weird, wormy style bug thing or whatever. They I was watching this like, special feature on the DVD that was like the making of the dinosaurs and all that stuff, and it's interesting the way they approached it, because they were like, these aren't dinosaurs as they existed, these are them evolving over millions of years into what they would look like in like 1933.
Right. That's cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah, and so they tried to do as many like models and like all that shit that they could. And so the thing that gets Andy Serkis, they made, it was like this big like wormy style looking thing that was like green or whatever, so that it could, but it just looked like a giant dick. And there's like B-roll, you can see them filming with it, and they're just laughing hysterically.
That's so funny.
Because they wanted to make them coming out of the mud look really like they're coming out of the mud. Dang. And so they had to but it was made of like styrofoam or something like that, so they had to keep pushing it down into the mud, and it just
looked like a big boner coming up.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of boners coming. It's really funny. There's some.
Is that in the special features?
Yeah, it's in the special features.
Dick jokes in the special features.
Yeah, and there's at one point where like they push it down and some bubbles come up, but the bubbles like coincidentally come up like right behind one of the dude's asses, so it looks like he farted.
Oh my god! But I mean, speaking of, I don't know, man. It's like, I didn't know there was such a body count to this.
Yeah, there is.
Either like when he's like shaking that log and all those dudes are like falling. Yeah. I just love that in 1933 we're like, no, we're showing the body.
Yeah,
he just hit a rock.
Yeah,
I was like, this is kind of fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah.
And then in the 76, it's just like you see like Looney Tunes style just kind of like vanish into a matte painting or whatever.
Well, and then because it was pre-code.
Right.
You know?
You could do whatever you want.
Yeah, so then when it got like re-released in like, the 40s and like 50s and all that, when the Hays Code was in full swing, they censored a lot of it.
Right.
A lot of the violence was taken out. But I do love the like King Kong in the original. He's like, the animation looks really cool and the stop motion? No.
I mean, it does look
Is that
like
what it's called?
It does look like it's stop motion. Yeah, because they used the model for it.
Yeah,
so
but
it had to have been stop motion, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, stop motion. I think I was confusing motion capture and stop motion. I want to make sure I was getting it right. But like, it looks so cool. But then when he falls, it looks like they were just like, all right, just knock a Barbie doll off of
It does.
just knock like a Curious George doll off of it, because it's just. Boom, boom, boom. There's no majesty or like in like the 2005 version where there's the music. It's just. Whoop.
No, when it's like, oh man, it's like emotion when he falls, in 2005. Like,
yeah, and the score in 2005 is so good too.
Crazy good.
Like the Central Park, the music for like that scene is so good. Which, like, by the way, he would have fallen through that ice.
Yeah,
that's kind of.
I mean, I was kind of surprised that he had like no. Any of these buildings weren't like kind of structurally fucked up.
Yeah.
That it's just like a giant ape climbing on top of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd think that would do some damage.
If he's got to be 100 tons.
A lot. He's got to be heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
thanks for listening to the podcast. By the way, we come to the conclusion that King Kong pretty heavy.
Yeah. Hot take alert.
Hot take alert.
Yeah.
Got some pounds on that guy.
Well, it was interesting that another special features thing, they were showing how they made 1930s New York, which they did a great job.
Oh, I mean, I was going to say, that's like one of... And I did at least watch a little bit of the beginning of 2005 before this. Mm-hmm. I've seen it a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
I do love how we at least really set the tone for the Great Depression and like this shanty town.
Yeah, and the
depiction.
music playing over it.
Absolutely.
And cutting from vaudeville to bread lines.
Absolutely.
It's great.
And then also the cutting to like, the classic dudes on the scaffolding building these crazy skyscrapers.
Yeah. And the way they made like all the skyscrapers and everything was all a giant set.
Yeah.
And but they made the first floor of every building.
Yeah.
And then digitally put like the skyscraper, like the other floors in there. So like everything you see, it's like all of that is practical. And then they use CGI, which is how you should, like, CGI should be used, a supplement, not a replacement.
Right. It should be an extension of whatever practical effect you're using. Yeah, totally. That's how I agree.
Yeah. So they did a great job with that.
Dude, and like the mocap, I think looks better than shit today.
Oh, yeah. I think they did a great job.
Are they just CGIing him in like the new, like the Imagine Monsterverse movies?
I don't know. I didn't look into those at all.
No.
I will say, did you see Godzilla X Kong? The most
is that
recent
the New
one?
Empire or whatever?
Yeah.
I have not seen New Empire yet.
It's fine. It's dumb popcorn movie.
I mean, like King Kong, the first KKVG. Or whatever. Is it
Godzilla versus Kong? Yeah.
Okay. The first one, it was pretty good.
I loved it, dude.
It's good.
Yeah. A part of me loving it, though, was that was the first movie I saw in theaters after quarantine.
Yeah.
So like that is the longest I had been in my life without going to a movie. Yeah, it was perfect. I was seated in the right spot, like right in the middle. It was perfect. I was so happy because I think it was like, from January of 2020. The last movie I saw before quarantine was in January of 2020, and going from there to March of 2021, just in 14 months without a movie, I felt so constipated. Like, it was insane.
I think, I do think Godzilla -1 was my first, like, monster movie back after COVID.
Mm-hmm. That was so good, dude. I
love it.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite movies, man.
I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah,
that I will see in theaters. Yeah.
But yeah, no, 2005 is. I once went into a bar where they just like once I got my first beer, they started playing Godzilla.
Nice.
The 2005 Godzilla. Watched the whole thing.
The 2005 King Kong.
Oh yeah, sorry, King Kong. Yeah, watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
it was just like, hell yeah, I'm just gonna be in this bar for 3 hours now.
Yeah, dude. When I first moved to Atlanta, there was a week where like the Wi-Fi in my apartment hadn't been set up yet.
Yeah.
So I just watched so many DVDs, and I watched King Kong, and then immediately after it ended, I was like, well, I want to watch it again. So
Yeah,
that was like 6 hours of that day was just me watching King Kong. Yeah.
You did a whole Kong shift.
Yeah.
No, I was actually stoked. I found it on DVD the other day at a thrift store for like $2.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, I'll take this.
Nice.
Take this shit.
Yeah, I bought it. It was the first thing. I don't think it was the first thing. It was one of the first things I ever bought on Amazon. Which you shouldn't buy things on Amazon, by the way. This was like 2006 when I bought it.
Yeah.
I saw this in theaters too.
Oh,
I saw the 2005. It was at Rollywood.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was the first movie I ever saw with an intermission. And it was the first time I ever heard the "Let's All Go to the Lobby" song.
Nice.
Because it was at Rollywood, and I saw it for my birthday. Because Rollywood, they like wait a couple months. Because this came out in Christmas, and my birthday's in March. Excuse me. And I saw it in theaters, and the break is right when they capture him, and Jack Black gives that speech. Which, by the way, Jack Black's amazing in this movie.
This might be my favorite dramatic Jack Black role.
Oh, he's so, and this is like
he's really good.
This is his like hosting the Kids Choice Awards era. Like this is between School of Rock and Nacho Libre.
Right. So he is kind of like rising even. It's not even peak Jack Black.
Yeah, no.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is when he was just a huge comedy guy, but then he gives the speech. It's like, he will be known as Kong, the eighth wonder of the world. Fade to black. Let's all go to the lobby. And I laughed so fucking
That's
hard.
so funny.
That became
dude.
a recurring gag in like my household.
That's like no, those are those unfortunate ad breaks.
Oh yeah,
and stuff
for like
for streaming and shit.
Yeah. Especially, you ever watch something on Pluto?
Yeah,
it's like the RC Cola of like Tubi and
platforms.
All that.
Oh, dude.
And like it doesn't give you a warning before the.
It was what did we have to watch? It was
the
movie that we did with Stephen Jones.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Dead by no. That movie.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. That's it.
Yeah, I remember the name because the first time he said it to me, I heard "Pay It Forward," and I was intrigued.
Oh,
he was like, I was like, dude, have me on your podcast. I want to talk about how. What I heard was I want to talk about how "Pay It Forward" is the greatest crime movie ever made. I was like,
with like Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing tomorrow?
That's awesome.
And I was like, oh, that's great. He was like, no, Paid in Full. I was like, oh. Less interesting, but let's do it.
But it was those Pluto ads. I feel like it was almost 3 hours.
Oh,
how long that movie was?
Many. Yeah, we watched. Have you ever seen Blind Spotting?
What is Blind Spotting?
It's a movie.
Is it kind of like the Blind Spot, but they do heroin like in Train Spotting?
Yes. No, it's about a guy who's like an ex-con who witnesses a police like shooting, like an unarmed black guy getting shot, but he can't testify or say anything about it because he was out past curfew.
Oh,
dude, it's a great movie. It's like it's also really funny.
Okay,
like
it's really funny.
It is. It genuinely
is. Shooting of an unarmed black guy movie is hilarious.
It's a great movie.
Intrigued.
It's honestly, I watched it and I was like, this works on every level. There is so much like tragedy, heartbreak. There's also like a lot of like just it goes into themes that's like talks about like police brutality. It also talks about like urban identity and like it talks about like what's it called, the fucking when like
Gentrification.
gentrification. Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
I don't even know how I telepath that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy. I pointed to my fucking skull when you
I was like,
when you caught it. That's crazy.
Our white liberal minds combined. Gentrification, sociology degree.
Yeah, it's a great movie, but it is also like there's a lot of great jokes in it. Like at the beginning, they're just like getting high in their friend's car, and he just opens the glove box. He's like, "Oh shit, there's a gun in here." And then he's like, "Yeah," and he just like points out like, "Yeah, I got a gun under the seat too." And he's like, "Look at it." So he's got like 5 guns in his car, and every time a new gun gets revealed, like, but yeah, there was like a really like tense scene in that movie that was immediately followed by an ad for like life insurance or something. It was just like, what the fuck?
It is
crazy.
And you watched on Pluto. It was probably it was like I don't know. It was like Tom Selleck trying to sell you like reverse mortgages.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom Selleck. But if you got fucked over with your house, okay, I'll check this out, man.
Yeah, but Blind Spotting's great. Oh, also, we gotta talk about the fucking racism of the original.
Ooh. And I'll be honest, I did watch a colorized version.
Huh, I didn't know there was a colorized version.
That's what I found on internet.org.
Internet.org.
Internetarchive.com.
There's got to be like internet.com or something.
Internet Archive? I've seen you stuff on
yeah.
Internetarchive.gov.
When we did Super Mario.
Yeah, that's how we watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, but, which he never intended. He when he like was asked like what are the themes of this movie, he was like, it's just a fun movie. But then later after he died, because he didn't want to politicize it, but later after he died, it came out like through like memoirs or like, you know, journals and shit. It was like, yeah, he saw it as kind of nature versus modern society.
Okay.
And kind of reconciling our, like, we're beasts and, like, who we are, like, just human nature versus this fake world that we have created. And how the two are at conflict. But
that's pretty deep for King Kong.
Yeah, it's that deep. But when it came out, people were like, well, obviously, this is a black guy.
Yeah.
Like, people, there was someone, I saw some review, someone was like, King Kong, they called it a great warning about the effects of interracial marriage.
Oh my God.
Like, people, the 1930s, people were so fucking racist.
I mean, that is fair.
They couldn't not see it. They couldn't.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, Inglourious Bastards, King Kong.
Oh yeah, that's the movie that's playing when they burn.
No. In King Kong, in Inglourious Bastards, they're doing that thing where you put like a card on your forehead and you have to guess what you are.
Right, it says King Kong on it.
Yeah, it says King Kong on it when they do Hans Landa, and like he's like, you come from an exotic place, you were brought here on chains. You know, they like explain like, you know, King Kong without King Kong, and he's like, okay, I am either, you know, the like experience of like slavery in America, or I'm King Kong.
Yeah.
And that connection was so, when I saw that, I was like mind blown. I was like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. But then, yeah, a lot of people interpreted that way when it came out.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm trying to think of a more modern example of that. I don't know. You know, just like a movie, just really not. You guys, you guys, that's not.
Oh, people reading into shit.
I didn't mean to make this a racist movie. Yeah. You guys made it a racist movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was an example of that recently. What was it?
God
damn it.
Star Wars Episode 9?
All the Star Wars is there's racism.
Oh, right. No, actually, 100%.
That little orange lady from Force Awakens.
Yeah. The interracial marriage between or sex between her and Chewie.
Yes, 100%.
How that's kind of people that's fucks with people. They're like, listen, you can't have a Wookiee fucking a whatever this lady is.
Yeah, God, what did people think Chewbacca was in the 70s?
The thing is, I feel like no one got up in arms. I don't know. I wasn't really aware to experience. I feel like not a lot of people got up in arms when Samuel L. Jackson was a Jedi. He was kind of the
probably
first.
not.
He was probably
Yeah.
the first Black Jedi.
Yeah, yeah.
And now people are like, there's a black person in
There's a
Star
black
Wars.
Stormtrooper.
What? Yeah, like what?
Yeah, man, it's Star Wars fandom. It is so crazy how
It turns me off of it, man.
Mm-hmm, it does.
And also the shitty movies they make, but like also
Yeah.
the fandom just
Yeah, I remember years ago when Force Awakens came out and Star Wars was everywhere, and my cousin who was 13, she asked me, she was like, she had never seen it. She was like, "Is Star Wars good?" And I was like, I have no idea how to answer that question. I was like, it's great, it's horrible, there's 1,000 levels to the question, is Star Wars good, has like 5 different answers, and none of them are right.
That's like you asked me, is Metallica good?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
100%. It's the same thing.
I think I tried doing a bit once where it's like I had like the 3 most contentious relationships I have are with the movie the Star Wars franchise, the band Metallica, and my ex-wife. You just like, it's a lot of weird love stuff in there.
That's funny. You
know?
should send that to Posehn. He'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah. That's a Posehn joke.
That's a Posehn joke.
But back to King Kong.
Yeah, yeah. And also Fay Wray is just, the role might as well be called Screaming Woman.
It really, it's Screaming Woman, and also, I don't know, just fucking maligned woman the whole time. Just everyone's just like fucking with this lady.
Yeah, and the fucking
Jack in the original one just be like, we don't fucking want you here.
Yeah, I've never been on a boat before. I've never been on a boat with a gal before. It's like, you don't really respect women, do you? And that line is then in the 2005 version when they're shooting the movie. And, like, those are the lines in it. That's what's funny about the 2005 version. They kind of split Jack Driscoll into, like, 3 characters.
Interesting.
Because they had the chauvinistic, man, whatever side as, like, Bruce Baxter. And then, the first mate was another guy. And they had another first mate. And then Jack Driscoll, the playwright.
Right.
And so, like, yeah, they kind of were just kind of, like, they just expanded it.
That's a better body count method.
Oh, yeah.
Number one.
Yeah. Well, because they also would, like, it's kind of, I feel like with the 2005 King Kong, it's kind of like how, how, like, Trent Reznor said that Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt is, like, the way it's supposed to sound or whatever.
Yeah.
I think, like, Murray Cooper or whatever, his name, I don't remember his first name.
The
guy that did the original. He could have seen the 2005 King Kong, he probably would have been like, "That's how it's done."
Yeah,
yep,
absolutely,
that's it.
100%.
That is King Kong, because he really did just like expand. Like he gave, like I like how Anne in 2005 is a person with a backstory.
Yes.
The first like 20 minutes are pretty much just her and what's going on,
right?
With like her theater,
because it is just kind of like the first one. It's like, I'll take any lady off the street.
Yeah,
come on, lady. And then like the second one, it's like, well, we found this porn star.
Yeah,
we like found this porn star in a raft, man.
Yeah, she keeps talking about Deep Throat.
Like, I've never seen Deep Throat. Do you have like a copy? Sorry, I'm gonna stop doing this. Lebowski. Fucking. But yeah, no, I think you finally gave a lady a character.
Yeah, and when he goes like, you wouldn't happen to be a size 4, would you? When he's like asking her like, hey, be an actor in my movie and shit, and then she just like gives him a look. He's like, no, it's not that type of film. I wonder if that was a bit of a nod to the 76 version. Just kind of like, we're going to throw a porno reference in there.
Well, it's also kind of in 33, which she like assumes that he's trying to like solicit her.
Oh, yeah.
For sex work, basically. Yeah. He's like, oh, no, I'm not that kind of guy.
Them's was the times. Yeah, you know what I found out? I read this book about FDR. Apparently in the Great Depression.
Did sex work?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, people fucked him between his unusable legs.
Yeah, I mean,
they kind of pushed him together.
He's a perfect blowjob height.
Get
some of that. That's what the D stand for dome.
FDR, fucking dicks regularly.
You ever thought about a highway? And he's just getting like fucked. All right. That's Eisenhower. Sorry.
No, yeah, Eisenhower.
Incorrect president joke. I apologize.
Well, but like apparently during like the Great Depression, it was seen as selfish for a man and a woman, like a husband and wife, to both have jobs, because it was like, hey, you're taking the jobs away from the men. Only one person should have to have a job for working for 2 cents an hour.
Jesus.
For how did like that inflate? That makes so little sense to me when you hear like you could go to a movie for a nickel and you think of shit. It's like, okay, how much did like, I don't know, a fucking apple cost? Like half a penny?
That's what I was
like. What the fuck? That's crazy.
When does your denomination become small enough that there were not coins for?
Which should just be, I don't know, free? Like, what the fuck did you, if you bought
but
like,
you're right. Like
a gumball machine, like what was a gumball machine like fine dining back then? 25 cents? Was that like I'm going to treat myself to a gumball? Like,
I'm going to eat half of it now, save the rest for later. I just have a big old pocket, hole in my. I don't know what I'm talking about. That is nah, man. Yeah, when people, dude, my dad will even do it in like, I guess that'd be 70s. He'll just be like, you should get a Big Mac for $1.
Yeah.
So I don't know what an apple would cost.
A Million Ways to Die in the West. That's another Seth MacFarlane movie, but like they make a bet for like $1, and everyone's like. $1? It's just like the guy, he takes the dollar out of his pocket and everyone takes their hats off. There's like, stand up straight, boy. That's a dollar bill right there.
That's so funny. That's very funny.
Dude, A Million Ways to Die in the West is hilarious.
Well, you think about those old wrestling times.
Old
Western times.
Yeah.
And like, you get a room for the night for $1?
Yeah. Just like, give me a horse and a beer and a fucking, like a shot of whiskey, a horse, a room for the night. Ping. And it's just like a coin.
And now I'm just like thinking about you get like a hotel room now, and you would like, I don't know, I feel like the level.
Debt.
Yeah, no, you're like, I'm going to Klarna this fucking, they could just fucking Klarna shit in the old West times.
Yeah, when I went on the road with Gabby, Isaiah, and Alex one time, and like we stayed at a motel, and I think the four of us, it ended up being like, I think $30 each or whatever. But like, it was like, someone got stabbed right there.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, like, I've sketch hotels.
There was a fly coming out of this, like, under the sink.
I've
like
kind of
through like the pipe or whatever.
It's coming out of the drain.
Because I brushed my teeth and like turned on the water, washed my teeth off, and then like a fly came out from.
Dude, if a fly comes out of your drain, blood is next.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah, I looked at the shower. I was like, I'm not even gonna open it. I don't want to know. Yeah, but
we did. Do you remember there was like that Soda City comedy festival in
Soda City
in Columbia, South Carolina?
No, I haven't.
It was me, Tank,
nice,
Tyler Wood, and Grant Sheffield.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I love Grant. In West Afghanistan, born and raised.
Or was it Grant might already moved? It was Byron Johnson.
Oh, Byron Johnson, maybe? Yeah.
It's not because I can't tell the difference
time.
between two black people. It's just that I just don't know the time period wise.
Yeah. Well, I can see confusing Byron and Grant.
They do outside of race similar looking people. Yeah. But like we got a room all together, like all four of us, and there was like full on a crack pipe on one of the beds, like a used crack pipe.
Nice. What if it was a new crack pipe and that was their version of the chocolate under the on the bed or whatever?
Yeah, they're like, you could have the pipe, but also if you break into the mini bar for the crack itself, you're gonna get charged. Anyway,
speaking of dying, I did. I was doing a show. I did Matt Tamburina's show, and
those look fun, man. They're like usually sold out, right?
Yeah. Well, like it sold out, dude. It was killer. It was great. It was great.
Broken Anchor, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Broken Anchor. Yeah. But someone booed when I said I was a vegetarian.
What? That's
and like usually, and I was like, usually the boo comes when I say that I'm sober. And I was like, I got to save this one because it was a riff,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I love when someone boos sobriety because it's just like advertising how they're gonna die. That was one of those riffs you say on stage, and you're like, saving that for later. Saving that one.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But death. Fay Wray was originally in the 2005 version supposed to be the one that says Beauty killed the Beast.
Oh yeah, they would just cut to an old Fay Wray being like, "'Twas beauty
killed the beast." It's just the SpongeBob with the little lady. I remember chocolate. When they first invented chocolate. It's her, but she died before they could film it. Yeah, which I do think that is one thing that I do think the original it makes more sense because they say it's Beauty and the Beast, but I don't think they do that in the 2005 version. He just says at the end, Beauty killed the Beast.
It's not connected.
Yeah, there's no one. It's like what happens to a frog when it gets struck by lightning. Like it was that style of fucking line. So when he was saying that, someone next to him had to be like, "Did you just reference Beauty and the Beast right now?"
Yeah, no, because I think that would have been a known thing at the time.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. It's been a story. It's been around for a while. There was a movie in the 40s.
I think I think that's kind of what's missing out of 76 a lot. Is just kind of like, well, fuck, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead, man.
Yeah, dude.
Credit. Or just we just want to let you know that people did do special effects on this movie.
I had to pause the movie near the end. When he breaks out, I had to pause and go to the bathroom or something. And I remember seeing, I was like, there are 5 minutes left. I was like, what the fuck? How long is he on the World Trade Center? Is he I'm up here dead?
Yeah.
They really rushed
they're
that.
Gatling gunning him, dude.
Yeah.
He's getting brought down.
Yeah. I remember, yeah, man, that is so funny that it's the World Trade Center too.
Oh my God. I guess it's because it was new at the time.
Was it? Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And it is also interesting that this is kind of a bicentennial movie. Mm-hmm. I thought they were the Petrox company was trying to cash in on it being 1976 also by being like, look at all this red, white, and blue patriotism, also giant ape.
Holy shit. It's the fucking 250 year this year, 26. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, can't wait to see what Trump does with it.
Yeah. I love how it's just democracy. It lasted a little under 250 years.
Because it was it was in his State of the Union where it's we're gonna be 250 years,
bro. Did you? By the way,
wait. If you just I don't know, man. It was a fucking blind applause.
Do you think that would be so crazy if they're writing the Constitution and they're getting through the Bill of Rights and everything, and they're just kind of someone Ben Franklin was like, "Ooh, what if we had next to the White House a golden ballroom?" And then just kind of no, we don't have to write that down. They're gonna do it. It's not gonna be controversial. They're just gonna. Which have you seen? Someone, an architect, went through the blueprint that they have for the.
No, that'd be super interesting. Yeah.
It makes no sense.
That's hilarious.
They were he was pointing out. He was these columns serve no purpose. He was these stairs are going nowhere. There should be a door here. There's not a door here. He's going over the thing. There's just
I'm kind of doing the H.H. Holmes thing here. Yeah. I'm just trying to build a weird murder mansion. It just stairs to nowhere.
He's building
rooms a lot from the outside.
A lot of it's a M.C. Escher fucking ballroom.
He's one of the greatest. Love M.C. Escher.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Trump would absolutely be the person who's trying to cash in on finding a giant gorilla.
Dude, yeah, dude. Fucking Donald Trump, King Kong.
Absolutely.
That'd be a good movie.
I hope it's 76 where he just gets stepped on.
Yeah.
He's Charles Grodin stepped on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little
He gets dropped Netanyahu in the Superman movie.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Netanyahu. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, which, by the way, when I told... Because Abby doesn't know shit about, DC Comics or anything. But when we were watching the movie and, they saw the Justice League, and it's she's not that familiar. She was like, who's what? I was like, that's Hawk Girl. And she laughed. She was like, that's the character name. It's like, yeah, it was like the 1940s or whatever when they so they weren't just kind of like, we got to have a creative name. It was like, no, we have a monopoly on superheroes right now.
We just got to keep spreading them out by different genders and sidekicks and side characters.
Yeah.
They each have to have dogs. You know,
they have to have a pet.
Yeah, we there was a Hawk Girl's pet snake.
Yeah.
That had wings. It was a snake with wings, which is a nightmare, by the way.
Oh, that is
horrific.
Oh, holy shit! Speaking of nightmares, I meant to bring this up earlier. I forgot about this. So I had this crazy dream last night that we got booked for the Lincoln Theater.
Yeah.
We got booked for the Lincoln Theater, and there was a mix-up. I mean, we were supposed to play music. We were supposed to be a band.
Oh, my God.
And me and you, we both had, like, guitars, and we were like, what songs do we both know?
Oh,
and we were just kind of like, what the fuck? And then a friend of mine from high school showed up with, like, an acoustic guitar. I was like, oh, I'll join. And we were just kind of like, all right, cool. All right, cool. There's, like, 3 people now.
Is it 3 people with guitars on stage?
3 people, a bass and and 2 guitars.
Okay.
Well, and then we got on stage, and we were like, fuck, we don't have a drummer. It was just weird. I was just like, why?
You got a pull of the Who and be like, hey, our drummer didn't pass out on horse tranquilizers, but can anyone else play drums in here?
Yeah. That was, and then that dream was, that dream immediately came after like a you have to pee dream, like, when like your brain is like just for some reason in your dream there's like running water happening.
Totally.
I kept trying to turn off a shower head. Like, it just kept running, even though I was trying to turn off the shower.
The same? Were you in like the green room? Yeah.
This was earlier. I was having trouble turning off the shower, and there was just so much water coming out. And then I woke up, and I was just like, oh, I have to pee. That's how it always happens. Anytime like I have to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom because I have the prostate of a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
It's just I have.
Oh, shit.
When I was 27, I had to.
You did the.
I had to have a exam. I had to have a man put his fingers inside me. Then I went to the doctor, and but yeah, he said like, yeah, you have like an enlarged prostate. So I had to get like a scan done, and they were like, yeah, so you do have the prostate of a 40-year-old man right now. And I was like, why? How the fuck did that happen?
Damn.
So it's only gonna get worse. I'm barely gonna have a. I don't know.
I just look at my dad and I'm like, oh, I have all those. He had a prostate. I think he had to have a little bit of it removed, like they just shaved it off or something.
I kind of want.
They just put it through like a deli slicer. It's like a big old ham.
I should probably have that because it's just really pressing up against my. Do you call the urethra? How far back does it go till it's the intestine? I don't know how biology works.
Pull down this chart here.
Be like in when's the last, like Sleepless in Seattle? How he has just the map of the United States in his kitchen. He's just like she's in Philadelphia. I'm in California, and there's like explaining it to his kid, and he just walks up in his kitchen, and there's just a map. Like a classroom style pull down map
of just the male reproductive system
of
dick and balls.
That was
not gendering, just dick and balls.
That's like the way Pixar like animated bloopers. That'd be a good gag for them to do. Like he pulls down the map and it's just an X-ray of like a dick and balls that you see when you're at the urologist.
A dick and balls. Sorry, I can't do it. Tom Hanks. Yeah, it's still Tom Hanks pulling it down.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like
Tom Hanks pulling it down. We got Tom Hanks pulling it down over here.
Oh, let's just start saying that randomly.
Pulling it down.
If a conversation goes nowhere, just be like, God damn, Tom Hanks over here pulling it down. See if anyone knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's like, do you know, oh yeah, Eric Larson has this bit where like when he was bullied in school, what he would do is he would make a reference they wouldn't get.
Oh, okay.
Just to like fuck with their head, because then like they'd be like,
that feels like
hey.
a me move.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, hey, look at Fatty. It was like, hey, Fatty or whatever, and he's just like, yeah, right, Agamemnon, and then he walks away. Just so they're like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh man, I like how his defense mechanism is just being Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
let's just do this episode be like King Kong parentheses we talk about prostates a little bit.
Yeah. King Kong / the male anatomy.
But like 76 has some like kind of gruesome deaths in it that I wasn't ready for when he goes to New York. Those people he just steps on and then just like, look at these people in these bodies in a crater.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus.
I mean, I remember that hitting me when I saw the 2005 version. And he just picks up a woman and throws her.
Well, he does that in 76, and I thought that does he find the woman that he thinks it's
he keeps finding women that he thinks is Anne. And he's just like,
he does that a couple times. When he
does that a couple
threw
times.
that 76 when he just
throws
threw
a lady. He does that in 2005 too, and I was like,
yeah,
the crime of being blonde at that moment.
I know.
That person being like just getting highlights and being like, yeah, we have more fun.
Yeah.
Like, and
then, we have more fun.
Yeah.
All blonde curfew on all blondes. All blonde women just stay inside, y'all.
That's
I don't know why the
next the sequel to the Marilyn Monroe movie is blondes kind of keep it quiet over here. You know the studio when Gentlemen Prefer Blondes came out, the studio staged a protest of brunettes and redheads.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's just like a stunt. It's
a stunt.
Yeah,
to market. Yeah.
Kind
of like how Russia was behind the some protest. I don't know why. There's so many protests that have happened the past few years. I don't know why I couldn't think of one.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did read that like in 76 when they do that scene where all the extras run up, they were like this city was like that shit might collapse with that many people on it, and also all the set and shit. So they like did it for like one day, and then they like came back and did pickup shots, kind of with just a smaller
well, because the
extras.
Yeah, the 2005 version, I know they every time like they had to like kill someone, they were like the special effects team was like, well, now we have to make a digital version of that person because it would, the deaths, they're far away. It's someone getting trampled. It's someone falling off a cliff, like shaking off on the thing. So they were like, for this scene, we're going to need to CGI that person on there. So every person that we scan dies. Except for they had to scan Jack Black and they had to scan Naomi Watts because there's a lot of stuff where she's just being held by King Kong and they had to
have a model to kind of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a movie where Jack Black. Oh, I was like Mars Attacks. I was like, thinking of a movie where Jack Black has
dies.
died. Yeah, I guess Mars Attacks is all I can think
Mars
of.
Attacks.
Yeah. He's kind of like the Rock in that way. He's like, I can't die in a movie.
Yeah.
He has like stipulations.
Which The Rock does. He does die in a movie.
Scorpion King? Or whichever movie that is?
Get Smart.
He dies in Get Smart? That's funny.
Which, by the way, that movie is so fucking funny.
I need to watch it. I'd be down.
Yeah, a couple years. I hadn't seen it since it came out, and then a couple years ago, something was wrong with my phone. I had to go to the AT&T store, and they had that playing on a TV, and I had to like wait around for a while, for shit to like get fixed. And I'm just watching. I'm just in the AT&T store laughing at at Get Smart
at this like 2009 comedy.
Yeah, I'm just looking like a crazy person. Everyone else is just kind of like, "Do you guys have wireless earbuds?" And I'm just like,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
No, Don Adams was always. I guess he was Inspector Gadget for me first. I never really watched Get Smart when I was a kid. Isn't it the same? Doesn't he?
Is it the same director?
No, the same voice. Don Adams, the guy. Isn't that the guy who plays the original Get Smart guy?
Oh, I've never seen the original Get Smart.
Okay.
I know it's Mel Brooks, so I should have seen it.
Oh, he was involved in that. I forgot. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen the original Get Smart.
And when I tried finding the 76 version on Internet Archives, instead it seems like it's the same year, there was a movie that came out. It was the Attack of the Giant Horny Ape. It was like a real, whatever the 70s version of an Asylum Studios movie is. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
That was so crazy. I was like, I don't think, no, that's not Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's crazy when that happens, when you'll find, like, when I would, like, you know, like pirate movies, and I'll be like, this isn't the one I wanted. It was just kind of like, oh, no, I wanted a different...
Or if it's in a different language. Have you ever done that before?
When my family first got, like, you know, like, Time Warner, the, like, on-demand, like, expansion with, like, HBO and everything, me and my mom were just sitting around scrolling through, like, you know, on-demand shit, and the Da Vinci Code had just come out, and neither of us had seen it, and we were like, oh, let's watch the Da Vinci Code. Clicked on it. We both misread it, and it was a porno called The Da Vinci Co-Ed. And we saw, like, the opening credits, we were like, that looks weird, and then it pans down, and it's a guy in a hot tub with two just naked women, and I was like, this is the wrong movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I have seen a porno with my mom. It was only like 10 seconds, but you can't undo that. I mean,
that's
in
all
life.
The time you need to jerk off.
Yeah, exactly. At that age,
next
especially.
To your mom.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, another thing I wrote down. So the another thing that I think was more interesting about the 2005 version was that Denham was the only person that knew their destination.
Yeah.
He was the only one that knew, like, yeah, this is what's going on. He's lying to them about where they're going. And that was, I think that's much more interesting than, like, we're going to go find an ape, like, kind of thing.
Yeah, because I feel like Denham, he's like less, like fucking people over. Mm-hmm. I do like how, the 2005, he is kind of the bad guy. Yeah. If anyone's an antagonist in it, it's Denham.
Yeah, who he based on his performance on Orson Welles. Actually.
I did read that. Yeah.
But that was a last minute addition. So they had to do a bunch of rewrites of, like,
Jack Black was, or just his idea of being Orson Welles.
It being a secret.
Oh,
him being the only one that knew was a last minute idea by Peter Jackson. So they had to rewrite a lot of the boat stuff, which I think, like, I'm like, yeah, that explains, because some of that does feel a little disjointed. Mm-hmm. Like, because this is in my top 10 movies of all time for me, is the 2005 King Kong.
I can see that.
Yeah, with this and Planet of the Apes, I liked monkeys.
And you like
as a
Congo.
Kid. Yeah, I like the book. I haven't seen the movie.
Guy. Oh, you haven't seen?
I haven't
Congo?
seen the movie. Yeah, I've heard bad things.
I watched it when I was really young, and it kind of fucked with me. Maybe that was the thing. I think I was scared by Congo as a child.
Okay.
I maybe had a fear of, hey bud, what's up? I maybe had a fear of gorilla stuff.
Well, yeah, I think
I saw Bruce Campbell get murdered by a bunch of fucking gorillas at one point.
Well, I think me being into monkeys and, like, apes as a kid is partially, I used to love climbing stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a tree that we had in my front yard that I used to climb all the fucking time. I used to love climbing trees. But there was a lot of monkey media in the 90s and 2000s. You had Dunstan checks in.
Oh, no, okay. 100%.
You had Congo. You had Mighty Joe Young. You had George of the Jungle.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You had MVP, Most Valuable Primate.
You had Tarzan.
You had Tarzan.
In, like, 2000.
I don't know what it was.
I never thought about that, but 100%.
I didn't think about it till today.
Because I thought the 90s was just a big dinosaur era.
Dinosaurs, golden retrievers, and apes.
And apes, man.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking there might be another thing.
There's probably another thing.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. I mean, there was that live action Jungle Book.
Oh, yeah.
Mowgli's story or something.
Right.
The only part of that movie I remember is the two of the chimps. Like,
I mean,
going
90s. I feel like
I
I even think that as far as Nintendo stuff,
Donkey Kong.
I think Donkey Kong took over as a more popular game than Mario and shit.
Dude, I loved
Donkey Kong Country. Oh yeah, dude.
I was going through and throwing out a bunch of shit. The 2001 Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I was going through, like, a bunch of drawers and shit, and I found my old Game Boy, and it still had, like, I was like, oh shit, I still got, like, Donkey Kong Country and, like, Pokemon. and it was like a Pokemon. I was like, oh, let's see what I got, and it was a game saved from when I was like 17.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And so the names of like the Pokemon were, first of all, like most of them were like named after comedians. I had like a George and like Rory and like a bunch of people, and then but my Hitmonchan was Chris Brown.
Jesus Christ. It's a very you're 17 joke.
Yeah, it was a very 18-year-old edgelord joke, but
all my I wish I thought about that when I was playing Pokemon on Game Boy. All my Pokemon Go Pokemon were I named them after metal bands.
Oh,
so like my
nice.
my Snorlax is Sleep.
Okay.
But yeah.
Magneton's probably Metallica, right?
I think I did name my Magneton Metallica 100%.
Yeah.
It was kind of along that lines. I think my Ponyta was or my what was the flaming horse? Was it Ponyta? I don't know. That was Megadeth.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. Looked like
Rapidash.
Rapidash.
I thought you were talking about the Flaming Pony Band.
Oh,
and I was like, I don't know. Guar did a cover of Pink Pony Club, but
yeah, oh dude, I love that. Honestly, I get that cover of Pink Pony Club stuck in my head so much.
Anytime Abby listens to Pink Pony Club, the Guar version's what I hear.
Oh, you a Pink Pony Club,
dude. The fact that they just love to fuck around, man. Their cover of "I'm Just Ken."
I was, dude. Hell yeah, dude. We're just Guar.
We're just Guar.
Because I was when you just brought up the Lincoln Theater, I was like, that's where I saw Guar.
Nice.
Lincoln Theater.
Yeah, that's a Guar venue.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, Bojack off.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Come over here. We'll just edit this out.
I just said off. That's the command we've been using for Thor now that we're training him. That was instinctual.
Cats don't listen. But as far as like, I don't know. I was trying to figure out. I talked to Corey, but it's just like the kind of like queer person I am is like I'm the Guar cover of Pink Pony Club. If it was like I don't really fit it, it's just like if I had to if I had to be a kind of gay, I guess it's Guar's cover of Pink Pony
you
Club.
don't have a float at the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what would you describe? How do you identify Halloween?
Halloween.
A Halloween parade.
Halloween.
That's actually a Halloween parade.
Hell yeah, dude! No, absolutely. That would be
LGBTQI HP.
HP. That's HP was like, well, HP. That sounds like I have a venereal disease.
Yeah,
it's like
sounds like you're into Harry Potter, which that's also a sexuality given. The way people talk about Harry Potter online.
Totally.
Yeah. I assume you haven't seen the trailer for the new one.
No.
It looks bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to remake to already. I don't know. It's like I can't believe we're already rebooting the whole thing.
It's been 15 years since the last one. Like,
well, I guess that is kind of our podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. That's true. Well, the reason is because J.K. Rowling
needs more money.
Yeah, and the original cast has already disavowed her and been I mean, she helped us. I would be nothing without her, but fuck her.
I know. I think John Lithgow got some shit for him just basically being like, I don't care.
That was disappointing, man.
Yeah.
How, man, you don't make me mad at you, John Lithgow.
Yeah, I love you, John Lithgow.
Yeah. Why do you got to do that? And it's just
not important to me.
It looks so bad, dude.
I'll watch it I'll watch the trailer.
I'll watch the first episode.
I don't really watch trailers anymore, man.
Yeah, I wait for the big screen. When the Dune trailer came out, I was not watching it.
Yeah,
gotta wait. I know I'm going to see Project Hail Mary. I'm seeing it on the big screen.
Dude,
and
I do want to see that.
Dude, Dune 3 looks so good. Oh, Project Hail Mary's great.
Okay.
That's really good.
Have you seen Ready or Not 2 yet?
Yes. I saw those the same weekend. I loved it.
Okay.
Not as good as the first one.
Okay.
We saw it at the Plaza, which was fun.
First one's so good. 'Cause, I might. I was just trying to figure out what to do later tonight. I was like, I might take myself on a little date.
Go see like Ready or Not 2. Or you still haven't seen Frankenstein, right?
No, I've seen Frankenstein.
Okay,
I've seen Frankenstein
good.
Twice.
Okay, good. Because I feel like there was some time recently we were talking you hadn't seen Frankenstein.
Oh no, I've totally that's why I was when we were doing the Oscar party. I was just like,
I
want Frankenstein just win everything.
That's right. Yeah. Frankenstein, God, so good. But Ready or Not 2, it's not as good as the first, but it's still fun. Dude, I mean, David Cronenberg in an on-screen role?
Whoa, I had what?
I shouldn't have said anything. Hey, Bojack.
Bojack.
Yikes.
I thought I could trust you. I want to put you back in the room.
Yeah.
I'm not threatening a cat on record. But no, I had no idea that Cronenberg just walks on that shit.
We just
That's
hear
awesome.
Reed beating the shit out of a cat like in a Monty Python movie, just grabbing it by the tail and hitting it against the wall.
It's like I'm trying to spank. It's like, you know how those videos, cats are just like being spanked on the butt?
I did not know
I'm trying
that.
to discipline you.
That's,
and they're like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, just hit me as hard as you can.
I'm on a different corner of the internet than you, man. My Instagram algorithm is all fucking like old bass guitars and luxury watches.
Yeah.
And the occasional picture of Joey Ramone. Like that's all. My like Discover page is just all that. And you got Simpsons thrown in there every now and then.
Yeah, mine's just like guitars, comic book art, and cats. And a combination of the three.
Nice.
But
yeah.
So where do you rank your stuff here, man? What's your Kong rank?
My Kong ranking is 2005, 33, 76, Son of Kong, and then King Kong Lives.
Okay.
The Japanese one, the like kaiju one that came out in the, I think it was either 70s or 60s or something, that one's pretty good.
So is that how we kind of introduced Kong to Godzilla? It was like the Japanese did a
kaiju
so. Movie?
Yeah, and then they did King Kong versus Godzilla. If I'm getting that wrong, somebody correct me. But that one's actually pretty good. And I loved Godzilla versus Kong. I really did. Kong Skull Island was better than I expected it to be.
I really like Skull Island.
I thought it was pretty good, yeah.
You got Shea Wiggum in there, and I'm always down for some Shea Wiggum.
John C. Reilly, I didn't know he was going to be in it.
He was great. Oh, yeah, he's the guy who's been there forever, right?
Yeah, crazy. He was like the Colonel Kurtz guy.
Oh, yeah. Mine's the same. I mean, like, I'm only including the three that are, King Kong. But same.
Yeah, because 33 is still an enjoyable watch. Like, it's still good.
I'm glad I watched it finally.
Yeah.
I was like, I get the hype.
Yeah.
It
was such a big deal.
It's the reason why King Kong is like, it's up there with that echelon of like Mickey Mouse, Superman, fictional characters.
Yeah.
Of just being kind of legendary.
Yeah.
Speaking of legendary, check out the new King. All right.
Anyway,
pictures.
Thank you guys for listening. This, this has been King Kong. This has been a long time coming. When I think this was one of the first. When I was thinking about Recast Reviews Remakes, this was one of the first to come to mind.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna post this to the general feed too, just because we've been kind of sparse with episodes lately.
No, totally.
So I think we could just throw one.
What about Homer Kong? Wasn't that? I feel like that's
Homer Kong.
Isn't that's something they did a Kong bit in the
in the Simpsons,
right?
Oh, definitely.
Where Homer was King Kong,
there was
right?
there was definitely Homer King Kong. Yeah. But man, the Ramones. If the Ramones had a King Kong song, I think we would. That would complete me.
That's a real like actors' lines. If the Ramones had a King Kong song.
If the Ramones had a King Kong song.
The Ramones had a King Kong song.
How now, brown cow? If the Ramones had a King Kong song.
No, that'd be instead of a Spider-Man cover, they did a King Kong song.
Yeah, they do have that Spider-Man song.
Yeah, dude. That kind of rules, man.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Godzilla both got them some songs.
I mean, it could be worse. You could get a song, and then it's like, oh, fuck. Oh, Superman has a song. Yeah, but it's Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down.
Yeah.
So.
Is there also...
Oh, there's also I'm No Superman.
There's a few Superman songs. There's Kryptonite.
I can't stand to fly. Whatever that song is.
Can't stand to fly. More than a bird, more than a plane.
Is that?
Would you count that as a Superman song?
I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's like I'm more than a bird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a song about being Superman.
And then there's the...
Aren't you guys glad you're paying extra for this?
Laszlo Bane, the Scrubs theme song.
I'm no Superman.
Yeah. And then there's also a Dave Matthews song where he says like,
is that where he's like, I'm no Superman. I bet that gets Adam Sandler's dick hard, dude.
Yeah, that's a great song.
I think that is that how I know that? Is that
from Mr. Deeds? It's in Mr. Deeds.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. When it's him like just looking at the river. Like it's it's a between Act 2 and Act 3 fucking thing where it's just like, all right, now we're gonna get a musical montage of people having feelings.
Is that what he's like?
Get
he's
Dave
on the
Matthews
side of the road,
on the phone,
like hitchhiking with a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's not really a Batman song. Well, there's the theme song, and then there's, I guess, Kiss from a Rose. If you want to call that a Batman song.
Yeah. Na 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 Batman.
Ba-da-da-ba. Well, I always thought, because it's like, I thought it was, did you know when it snows my eyes become white?
Yeah.
Is it white, or I thought it was white for a long time. I was like, oh yeah, like Batman's got white eyes.
Yeah. There's a Mighty Mouse song.
That's true.
Yeah. Iron Man has a song.
Iron Man absolutely has
Iron
a
Man
song.
has a song.
That is crazy how they were like, I think we're just going to make Tony Stark a big old Black Sabbath
metalhead.
fan.
Yeah.
He's just going to have a bunch of Black Sabbath shirts.
Yeah, he's listening to Suicidal Tendencies in one scene in the first one. He's listening to Institutionalized. I remember that standing out to me. I was like, "Whoa, cool."
I mean, that's pretty cool, though. I would respect that Tony Stark.
Yeah,
but he's got a drink.
Yeah, dude, listening to Institutionalized when your parents are dead, wild listening experience. Then my mom came in, and I miss her every day.
And then Bucky Barnes is the Winter Soldier and killed my parents in a car accident. All I wanted was my parents, and the Winter Soldier killed them. All I wanted was my parents.
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. I'm not Tony Stark. I'm not selling weapons to the government. Well, that was the best riff I think we could end on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe to the Patreon if you want more remake review content. We've been sparse. I've been planning a wedding, so that gets in the way of
Jason some grace.
That gets in the way of podcasting. We'll have some more stuff out for you soon. But yeah, subscribe to Patreon, review us. Just tell your friends. Support the show.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom about the podcast.
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.